Welcome to Utopia Readers, a perfect reading and writing world. This video is to show you how to navigate through this website. As you could see, this is the home page of the website. And the home page contains several buttons. Each button is named after its web page. For example, quotes. The quotes button takes you to the quotes web page of the website. Now if you click on home, it takes you back to the home page. Not only does it has the buttons to help you navigate through the website, it also contains at the very top the menu. And the menu lists the whole web pages of the website. Now we're going to navigate to the About page. We could do it in two ways. We could click on About, or we could go click on the About button. The About web page is what's the website about, its purpose, and what's the purpose of each web page. You click on the home button and it takes you back to the home page. Now we're going to navigate to the poetry web page. As I said before, we could do it two ways. You could click on the poetry button or go on top to the menu and click on poetry. In the poetry web page, it contains poems by different writers. For example, The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. Here are some more links where you could find more poetry. For example, Poem Hunter and Poetry Foundation. When you click on them, it takes you to the website. For example, here, Poem Hunter, where you find different poems. Now you could click on the home button and it takes you back to the home page. Now we're going to navigate to the Plays web page. The Plays web page is dedicated to different plays. For example, Romeo and Juliet, and it contains information what the play is about. Othello, A Midsummer Night's Dream, there will be more plays added to this web page as we go along throughout the course. You click on the home button again to go back to the home page. Now we're going to navigate to the classroom. The classroom button takes you to the classroom web page. That is only for my classroom. It is the content that we're reading or that we're writing. It's basically all that I teach in the classroom in this web page. Like I said before, there's two ways to go to the classroom web page. Click on the button, or you could come here in the menu and click on the classroom. However, as you could see, when you click to the classroom, there's several web pages below. There's novel notes, play notes, poetry notes, and even in poetry notes it extends to other web pages. And there's writing notes. As I said, In the classroom, when you click on it, it drops down to several web pages. Each several web page are notes. For example, you click on the novel notes, and it takes you to the novel notes web page. This is pretty much a web page dedicated to the novels that we have read in class, and there will be several notes about it. You could click on this button in order to know about different genres of books. Then you go on the menu, you click the classroom again, and you go to the Play Notes web page. This web page is dedicated to plays that we have read in class, and there will be notes about it. It also has a little bit of information about the different types of plays. And instead of taking you to the home page, this button will take you to the classroom web page. In this web page, it contains several buttons. For example, poetry notes, novel notes, play notes, writing notes. In addition, it takes you to the homework. You click on the button for homework, and it takes you to the homework page, in which you fill out and submit. These same buttons are the same for these. Now in poetry notes, it's a bit different. It is divided into 3 separate web pages within this web page. For example, different types of poetry, how to write poetry, and what poetry terms. For example, let's click on this one. Types of poetry and how to write them. This is a web page dedicated to teaching you how to write poetry and what types of poetry there is. In addition, here's a link that shows you how to write poetry and the different types of poetry as well. You come to poetry notes. This brings you back here, the same as these two. Click on poetry notes, and this just contains vocabulary words that associate with poetry. Click on the classroom again, takes you right here. You click on the writing notes, and this web page is dedicated in order to help you how to write better. For example, how to write a thesis statement. Here's a little video that could help you in order to write a better story, and gives you example of different characters that you see in novels and in writing. Here's a thesaurus button. It takes you to a thesaurus website. And these two links help you, EasyBib and Purdue, with your writing. Click on the classroom and it takes you back here. There's a home button and you click on it and it takes you back to the home page. The classroom button is dedicated for my students and what they see in a classroom or what they will see in a classroom. Now on the recommendation button, you click on it and it takes you to this webpage. Here's where you can contact me and submit recommendations for other people to read books, quotes, plays, and poems. Here's a recommendation where you can fill out information, name, first and last, your email, and then in comment, this is where you write the recommendation for books, plays, quotes, or a poem that you want me to have on my website. Of course, it has to be appropriate since this is an educational website. After you fill out all this information, click submit and I will receive an email with the recommendation that you sent me. In Positive Corner, the Positive Corner webpage is dedicated for positivity and for students to de-stress and relax and just be happy. Not only is this dedicated for students, but it's dedicated for other people as well. For example, if cooking is something that cheers you up, you might want to try some of these links. This website has many different types of recipes that you might want to try out. For example, if you like to do your own projects or want to do a project, you could click here on this button. It will take you to Pinterest. Or if you like to travel and learn a new language, you could try clicking on these links. Or if you like to see comic strips and positive doodles, you could click here. And for positive entertainment, this webpage will have fun entertainment games, positive videos, music, and recommended funny movies and short films for you to watch on your spare time. Bring out the popcorn. Just click on the buttons and it'll take you to whichever you want to go. Now, for novels webpage, you could either click on the button or you could go on top of the menu and click on novels. However, when you click on novels, you will see there will be dropped down two web pages: modern novels webpage and classic novels webpage. However, to get to the novels webpage, I will click on the button. As you can see, it is separated into two web pages. The classics webpage is for books that are considered classics. For example, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll, Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, and Treasure Island by Robert Louis Stevenson. You click on novels and it takes you back to here, the novels page. When you click on modern novels, it'll take you to the modern novels webpage, which is dedicated to books and novels that are considered more modern. For example, The Mortal Instruments book series by Cassandra Clare, The Hunger Games book series by Suzanne Collins, the Harry Potter book series by J.K. Rowling, the Divergent book series by Veronica Roth, The Fault in Our Stars by John Green, the Maze Runner book series by James Dashner. You click on here and it takes you back. Both of these web pages contains several books with information about the books. Here you click on home and it takes you back to the home page. For the quotes web page, you could either go from the menu and click on it, or you could click on it through the button. This web page is dedicated for quotes. Here are some links for different websites that have quotes dedicated just to quotes. For example, curated quotes. And this link takes you to the top 20 quotes sites like you found on the internet. You click on here and it takes you back to the home page. Now if you want to contact me, you click on here, the contact button, and it'll take you to right here where this will be my information. Here's the home button and it takes you back to the home page. This is the logo. And also this website has its own app. And you could click right here and it takes you to the app. The home button takes you back to the home page. However, if you want to contact me, you could also go to the recommendation here in the menu and it takes you right here to contact me. And that is it, and that is how you navigate through my web pages on my website, Utopia Readers.